Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now I gotta finish this one up. This was episode 50 that I didn't get to finish. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be popping on with some of our little lessons that we doing in the beginning throughout the little 15-minute lessons on the series I'm on, and then when I get a chance to do these reviews, I'll do that. Remember, all the important stuff is in the description box. Some people been emailing in about one-on-one coaching and insurance and stuff. I put the links in the description on the videos because I try to mainly focus on working with my viewers. So let's get on into this here, and y'all have to forgive me if I have to pause for my wife. Let's see.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, what's your name?
Giovanna.
Giovanna,
Yes.
how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I am a medical insurance expert.
Okay. And now what do you like to do for fun?
I write music. I sing.
Nice.
I spend time with my daughter, my family.
Okay. And how old is your daughter?
She's 10.
10, okay. And what are some things you look for in a man?
Somebody who knows himself, somebody who's confident, not disrespectful, somebody who is respectful towards others, and especially relationships, whether it's with your parents or family, friends.
Yeah. Okay, and some deal breakers?
Religion, for sure.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if they're not religious
Yes,
or
if they're
All the balloon gone. She ain't even finished talking yet. These men is a mess. Some on part when she said her age. Maybe this is that, but outfit not bad. She got a little bit of fupa. Outfit not bad. Hair is a little interesting. Not the worst. Definitely nowhere near the best. But they could have heard the lady out a little more. My goodness, they acting like the lady from episode 51. My goodness.
they're not religious, if they don't have a relationship with God.
Okay. All right. So
Hey, y'all gotta forgive me, I'm fasting, but when I fast, I do black coffee and I do water. So I'm on black coffee right now, so y'all gotta forgive me.
we did get some pop balloons. Let's go ahead and start down there
Some pop balloon, we got all the balloon pop. Say it right now.
and work our way back this way. All right. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old, and it's just not. It's not on my speed. It ain't it for me. Plain and simple. Like I ain't feeling it.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Respect.
Come on, plain and simple. I ain't feeling it, sir. Calm down, sir. Calm down. That shirt too low.
He's attractive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Kevin, 33, and just simply not my type. I'm real big on smile, and it wasn't there for me, respectfully. So,
Got it. Understand. And now, is he someone that's your type?
No,
No. Okay. And why not?
just not the physical attraction.
All right. Thank you.
She got them lashes on him, boy. He said he real big on smile, but I thought he said smell. I'm like, sir, come on now. We big on articulation, sir.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Franzi, 33. The reason why I pop is I didn't get that initial attraction, that wow, that spark. So that's what it was with.
He done watch the show stealing everybody else line. And sir, you look like you steal people bologna sandwiches out the lunchroom at the job. And it's like, you don't need to be popping nobody balloon with that yellow beanie on your head.
I thought it was.
Okay. No, same thing here. Is he someone that's your type?
It's not ugly. I don't believe I would approach. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Respectful.
Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Jay, 31. You got pretty eyes, by the way. I
Thank
love
you.
your lashes. You
Thank
definitely
you.
did that.
Thank
Your
you.
hair look good, nails look good,
Thank you.
but it's just initial attraction. You pretty, just not my type.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he someone that's your type?
I don't believe I would approach.
Okay.
No offense.
Why not?
Again, just the initial attraction.
Yeah, it's cool. What is it about me though? Is it the outfit, the shoes? What?
I'm just not showing interest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything negative to say.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Respect.
Thank you. And over here, your
Sir, why you worried about it? Like, did you pop your balloon? Don't worry about how she feel if you pop your balloon. See how we be insecure? It's like we want to have all the conviction and want to be popping balloons, but then want to be insecure about when somebody say no, they don't want us. It's like we want to be wanted, but then don't want to want. It don't work like that.
your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Walter, and I'm 32. I popped it because just the spark wasn't there.
Okay. Okay. What does that mean? The spark? Like, what were? Like,
Right, Arlette, like, man, y'all getting on my nerve. For one, all y'all pop your balloon before the lady even breathe. And then, and all of y'all look look an absolute hot mess. And then, and this what y'all got to realize is I just call it down the middle. I'm not on the man's side. I'm not on the woman's side. And no, I'm not nobody red pill. It's just the truth is the truth. I just call it down the middle. Anybody could get it. I'm going to tell you what I see, what I'm feeling on the situation. This whole lineup of men look a mess. Look like they have to do Applebee's 2 for $20 and then have the nerve to be popping a balloon before the lady even got out there. This lady here, now she put herself together nicely. I ain't a crazy fan of the brown. She probably should have flipped it and did black, maybe a brown blazer. And because this here brown is a little too showy, and every time she step, you can see that camel toe. And we really not a fan of camel toes. Really don't need to be showing all of that when you're out and about. But she look like she could buy in one of these men. Like they don't even deserve her. And then here they are popping a balloon. It's like, sir, you own the show for a reason. The women out here in the real world outside this show do not want you. Humble yourself and get you one of these women off this show.
you know, I need some more. I don't know what you guys are saying.
Right. I guess you look for a certain shabam in a woman when you see her. You know what I mean? A certain presence or a certain feel or vibe when you see somebody, and initially it wasn't that, and that's okay.
Got it. And now, same thing. Is she someone that's your type?
I agree, most definitely.
That you don't feel a spark?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Country boy.
Country boy? You don't like the country?
I'm from the country, so I get it. But maybe that's why I stay away. I'm so accustomed to it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And our last guy here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. I just popped my balloon because I don't really feel that initial draw, that attraction to you. But you're beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is he someone that's your type?
He is, yeah.
Okay. And what makes him your type?
I think it's the way he puts himself together. I'm definitely on to fashion. I like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, cool. All right, well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming
Absolutely.
on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you. Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Aspen.
Aspen, how?
And then they gonna pop on the lady before she even got out there. Y'all forgive me real quick. I say, my goodness, come on now. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all is wrong for that.
How old are you?
28.
And what do you do?
I am a licensed cosmetologist.
Okay, nice. And what do you like to do for fun?
I like chilling with family, friends, going to eat, drink, just chilling for real.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
Someone who just knows what he wants out of a relationship, someone who's trustworthy, someone who just a gentleman.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smoking cigarettes, multiple baby mamas. That's pretty much it.
Buddy down there got him a basketball team, a baby mama. And it don't look like he'll have that, but he got it for whatever reason. He got it.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Let's start
Okay.
here. Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. The reason I popped my balloon is just first initial attraction, and then I noticed the tongue ring. Just not my thing, really. But you're beautiful for sure.
Thank you.
Okay. And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he look good. He look good.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Walter, and I'm 32. I popped just off of, I think, initial attraction. Just, I think, a bit too much makeup for me.
Okay.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
He don't look bad, but I wouldn't like go after him. But he don't look bad. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age,
Jay, 31.
and Jay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was a drinking thing. I mean, when somebody asks me what I like to do, that's not something I would say I like to do. But I appreciate you for being honest, though.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Now, see, a lot of times people, one lady got offended because she was like, she got her daddy nose. You shouldn't be offended by having your daddy nose. It's like we all, like, I got my mama hands. I got little hands. I got little feet. And being a grown man, men who are my height, they hand be bigger than mine. Because they got somebody, they got their mama or their daddy hands. And as we have learned that hands and feet size don't mean nothing compared to a man body part size. That used to be the rumor. Then women started being with men who was 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall, and they were little. And women started being with men who was under 6 foot tall, and they was larger down there. And so I could sit here and be offended and hurt that I got my mama hands and feet, but it is what it is. And so this is an example of typically the boy take after the mom. And typically the boy take after the mom. And the daughter take after the father. And so if you notice, Arlette nose is smaller than her nose. They're just different genetics. Don't make one better than the other. But what happens is sometimes if a woman doesn't do the right hairstyle, the right hair color, the right outfit that goes with the rest of what she got on, then that's when you have an issue. And so this young lady here, she have her daddy nose. Now that could be her mama nose. I'm using it just generality. And so what happens is that it adds something different to where now you have to move around for that there. And you got to make sure your hair is voluminous enough. You got to make sure you got on the right lip color, the right outfit, and all of that right there. And it's based on the eye of the beholder. So what I would say would look good on her don't necessarily mean what one of these men would say will look good on her. So you have to find your look, and then who is for you is for you.
I did want my balloon back. That's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And let me just
Yeah.
clarify. I'm not like an alcoholic or
Okay,
anything.
well, we get along there, 'cause I like to have me a little drinky drink.
See, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, sir, you need to be popping done because you got a gap in your mouth. And nothing is wrong with a gap in your mouth. Because I noticed now when we analyze this, it got a lot of people in their feelings. Listen, all of us got something wrong with us. It just, everything ain't for everybody. So how he got this gap in his mouth, there are a group of people that love a gap. They love a gap. They like, yes, that's amazing. They love them a gap. And then it's a group of people who they are like, no, I don't like no gap. So that's all it is. Y'all give me 1 second, y'all.
get that balloon. Oh, perfect thing. All right, we'll be back then.
And see, look, they would actually make a good couple now because, you know, both of them, they kind of similar in the sense of she'll have things that guys have overlooked. As you see this whole line of balloons, pop their balloon. They'll overlook her for whatever reason. And he is on here for a reason as well. He's been overlooked. But they are looks compatible. And so he getting them a good eyeful of rat and nine to see what he could see. And they could actually, you know, work out.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Franzi, 33. Just the initial attraction. Yeah, I didn't feel that spark. Yeah.
And what do you think it was?
I mean, nothing really. Just, I mean, she's not the the type I'd approach.
Okay.
Really,
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
No, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, they all look good. I mean, yeah.
For sure.
That's
Appreciate
He needed that line. She lied to you. Don't even let it go to your head. She lied to you. No, you is not the type.
it.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Kevin, 33. I popped because she said multiple kids' moms, and so yeah. But other than that, I don't. She typically ain't the type that I go for, but I don't know. It's something about her that I wanted to leave my balloon on pop.
Okay.
I believe it's the energy.
How many kids you got? Or how many kids mamas you got?
4.
Okay. Okay.
But you look good though.
Thank you.
It's something.
That boy can't even afford a slice of bread. All the baby mamas he got, boy, he is sprung out. He had to get this suit on layaway. He had to borrow this. And got to take it back after the show. Like, boy, you gonna have to do some scammery.
About you, so yeah.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your
Yeah,
type?
he look good too. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old, and I don't know. I just don't find you desirable. I guess like it's just the initial attraction is just like, and then I cannot stand red lipstick. Like I hate it so much. I don't like.
This guy, he'll put hands on women. I don't like his energy. He like to put hands on women. And then, too, it's like, he just need a little more vocabulary. Like, sir, I'm going to need you to have a little more vocabulary, sir. Because sir, I'm going to need a little more vocabulary out you. Tell you that now.
Like it at all. I don't like it. But
I don't
yeah.
like chipped teeth either.
I mean that's cool though. You feel me?
I'm just saying.
That's all good.
Okay. So,
Man, you better be glad you out there with Arletta BM. Cause that right there, that look right there, that's a choker look right there. He like to choke. Yeah, he like to choke women. Yeah, I can tell you, yeah. Man, calm down. Calm down.
is he someone that's your type?
Nah.
Got it. Thank you.
Hey, this what it is.
He every bit of her type. She just offended.
All right. Why did you end up popping?
I'm very aware of myself, and my teeth ain't all that. So
Yeah, he got a bite on him now, but she said she don't like chip teeth. You got a gap, sir, with a little buck. But it's like she ain't say buck and gap. She got a little buck on her. She got a little buck. So it's like, come on now. If she look you right in the face, she could have told you that. She really ain't got no issue with no chip tooth. She don't like his chipped attitude. And she blamed it on the tooth. She don't like but the attitude down there, how he came for her. That's really what it is. So y'all got to understand that sometimes out here as you move around, a lot of times people just associate something like, oh, I don't like no forehead wrinkle. But they really don't like your attitude.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it for you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Okay.
Were his teeth a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She had to go on with it. She had to go on with it. Teeth wasn't no deal breaker. Cause like, man, you taking a bite out of crime with all the teeth and the teeth scratching. It's like, calm down now. Don't get beside yourself.
Okay, well, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. Take the mic. Thank you.
Before these folks coming out here leaving empty-handed, boy. My goodness, the dating market is a mess. Somebody say, what y'all quote is, the dating pool got pee in it.
Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Jordy, or Queen Jordy.
Okay, hi Jordy. What's your how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. And what do you do?
I'm a jewelry designer, a model, and an Air Force veteran.
Okay, nice. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm pretty active. I love hiking. I love going boxing, but I'm also like someone that loves to take a nap.
Okay. Can't go wrong with a nap.
I love a nap.
And what do you look for in a man?
I would say an optimist, also someone with
Look at. My boy, I don't know if he black, if he Mexican, if he Puerto Rico. I don't know what he is, but he be quick to pop that balloon, sir. It just, if you don't like black women, just tell us you don't like black women. What you come out here for? What did you come out here for? Now this sister here look like from Woman King. This sister there, like she don't play no games with you now.
the growth mindset, good communicator, and romantic. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
A liar, someone that doesn't know who he is. Be like, yeah.
Okay, all right. That's good. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
Okay.
on over there, see why he ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Walter, and I'm 32.
And Walter, why did you end up popping your balloon?
The height. Yeah, I'm tall. You're tall. I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not for me.
Got it, got it. So how tall are you?
I'm 5'9" without heels.
Oh, so with the
Yeah.
heels, you're probably about like 5'11",
Yeah,
6
something like
foot.
that.
Okay, all right, got it. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's not ugly. He's handsome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good, thank you. All right, let's head on back. So we do have 5 guys left. Let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Okay.
Have you hold that. And I am going to have you pop. Let's go with 2 balloons. Don't worry, we'll get to the questions. Right now, we'll just
Okay.
have you pop 2.
No offense.
Okay, and 1 more. Okay, let's start over here. All right, your name and age, and why did you have your balloon unpopped?
My name is Jay, and I feel like you had a great personality. That's why. You have a beautiful smile, by the way. I
Thank
like the
you.
diamond you got right there.
Thank
yeah,
you.
for sure.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I actually think he's handsome. I just popped because I had to pop, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So it ain't got nothing to do with the height?
No.
Okay,
No.
cool.
Okay.
Made me feel good. Yeah.
All right, and you did pop 1 more. Your name and age, and why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Kevin, 33. She's typically not someone I'll go for, but I don't know. It was just, I guess, like Jay said, it was her personality when she first came out. So yeah.
Got it, got it. Now, why'd you end up popping his?
So I think he's handsome. He just seemed like pretty serious. And I'm someone I love to laugh. I'm very much a free spirit. So I was thinking that it could be like a personality clash. Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. All right, thank you. Let's head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
I want to know how old everyone is and what do you do
Okay.
for work?
Name and age first, and what do you do for work?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30, and for work, I help fix people's credit completely, and I get them anywhere from $50,000 to $250,000 in business funding.
Okay.
Yeah.
He come on here to get some business because that's he telling a $250,000 lie. People finna be over there, Social Security number on the black web.
Your name and age, and what do you do for work?
I'm Franzi. I'm 33, and I'm an aviation technician.
That's an entry level job there, sir. You probably had to take a little class for it, but so don't be out here picky now. When you out there fixing the propeller on the plane and then out here popping balloons, like calm down. You should have kept that balloon this whole time.
Name and age, and what do you do for work?
I'm Kevin. I'm 31, and I own my own flooring business, and I also do a little acting on the side.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, you did make that your question. I wish you would have asked a little more to get them talking, but you do have to pop a balloon. So go ahead and pop one balloon.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just curious about her. Wanted to hear what she had to say. I like her style. I like that little, what is that? Like a little, what is that?
Fur.
Yeah, little fur thing you had on.
you.
Yeah, you know.
She got the woman king now. That's just a well, real deal here now. You hear me? Because I ain't never seen these boys hold that balloon this long. They was intrigued.
I'm just saying something different. You know, see what she had to say. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I do like your energy. I think it's the face tats for me. I'm
I
so
know.
sorry.
You know, I started to cover them up, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just come over and be myself because I don't want to
Okay.
cover them up. Then match with somebody, then they see them and be like, hey, what?
I like that too because I considered like taking out my piercings, but then I was just like, I'm just gonna
Just be yourself,
myself.
man. Just be
Yeah,
yourself.
so I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we've got two guys left. Go ahead and all right. Let's go on over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Initially, I mean, she's attractive. It's just, it's the hair thing for me.
Okay.
I like women with hair. Yeah, I was hearing her out. You know, she has some good things to say, and
Yeah.
I just maybe thought about trying something different. But yeah, it's the hair thing for me. Like with my woman with a little bit of hair. Yeah.
All right. So, do you get that often about the hair?
Not really, but I've definitely gotten it. I've gotten a lot of bald jokes, but I love being bald, so I would like you to be with somebody that you're attracted to, for sure.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't look bad at all.
Thank you.
Fits her very well.
Thank you.
All right. And now, is he someone that's your type?
He's not ugly.
They out here flirting, and then they doing. And then she just backhand flirt. He's not ugly. I don't know if I'd rather you call me ugly to say he's not ugly. It'd be like, what does that mean? Just over the line of ugly, like just barely out the ugly pool. Like just say ugly then. He's not ugly. Like Glee. What you took the you off of it? What them Glee? What them like. Come on now, they keep saying that. They offending me.
I would say he's attractive. Yeah.
Okay, appreciate you.
Sounds good.
For
Thank you. All right, let's go to our last guy over here. So, do you guys have any questions for each other?
Yeah, I do have a question for you. First of all, I would like to say that you seem really soft, really sweet. Like you know what you like, you know what you want, and you're very centered. So I like that. My question is, traditionally, a man is supposed to protect and provide. Do you believe in protecting your man? And if you do, in what way?
That's a really good question. I feel like I like men that aren't really into drama. So my man will typically not want to be involving himself in certain things that he's going to need me protecting him from. But I definitely believe that a man is supposed to protect his woman, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty drama free, so I guess my thing is, I would protect you by telling you, you don't need to even bother with that. You're better than that. But yeah, if you're in the middle of some drama, I'm not gonna like come in and protect you. No. Because I feel like you shouldn't even be involved in certain things if you're my man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good response.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
No.
So where are you from?
I'm from Jamaica originally.
And where do you stay now?
I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
You live in AZ.
Yeah, where do you live?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay.
Okay. How are you with travel?
I'm open to traveling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's like your biggest like deal breaker in general?
Liars.
Mhm.
Pretending to
Is
be
there
what
anything
you're
other
not.
than that? Because you did say that before. I do
Yeah.
remember you said that before.
I would say I'm a very free.
I wonder if she got a list or she got a tongue ring. And he asking a lot of questions now, and getting that $250,000 funding, we gonna see what his taste is. He asking a lot of questions, and you know she doesn't. She has a unique look. She don't have the look that we are promoted in the music and the media or what have you. She does have that powerful, strong king's daughter, regal, royal look, and also she has the look that a lot of fashion houses want to use for their models, their runway models. So she more like a supermodel, like a runway model, but that doesn't necessarily equate to attractive to every man. It's just that with fashion houses, they try to get somebody who is a canvas. So if you got too much going on, like so how she's doesn't have hair, that makes her more like a canvas than like if you look at Arlette hair, that's a whole character. That has character. It says a lot. It's like a picture being 1,000 words. Whereas for like her, you know, her look ain't necessarily competing with the clothes. It's more so showcasing the clothes. So she'll get that model look. Now, to be honest with you, if you thinking about love and you realize that love is not found, love is created, and you thinking about reproduction, you thinking about that creation, then this right here the kind of woman that you want as a man, because how tall she is, your son going to the NBA or the NFL. So it's like you got to take all that in consideration, because listen, you could love any one of these women around here, and a woman could get on your nerve, and a woman you could fall in love with. So if you out here beggars finna be choosers, then you might well choose something where, okay, you gonna have something to be proud of out here. Son going to that league, and that's what y'all be wanting. But see, they'll overlook a woman like this and not even think about that reproductive, and then they'll go get this woman at 5 foot nothing, then be sitting on the sideline kicking himself mad with his son, cause his son is knee high to a grasshopper. But no, you wanted Miss 5 foot. You wanted a 5'3" woman. And then you get your woman that's 6 foot tall, that's okay with you being shorter than her, and you overlooked her. Now, I'm not talking about this situation right here, but just in general, when you going out there and you meet people, you dating and all that.
Spirited person.
Okay.
So somebody that's judgmental. If you just look at someone and think you can tell who they are by how they look, that would be a deal breaker for me, because I'm very open-minded.
Do you have any like beliefs, like core beliefs, like about spirituality or life or?
So I was raised Christian, so that's my background. However, I would say I'm spiritual now.
Mhm.
I would never judge someone based on their religious beliefs.
Yeah.
For me, is just the energy. Are you a good person? Do you love people? How do you treat your neighbors?
Hmm.
That's it for me.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I don't judge anybody off of religion
Yeah.
specifically, but I do want to be equally yoked with somebody.
Okay.
And that's
perfectly
big
fine.
for me.
Yes.
So I will have to pop.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You're beautiful though. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you. So that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on.
for
Let's go
having
ahead
me.
and give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
Y'all forgive me. I missed that last part. reading the comments from
Because I'm very open-minded.
Do you have any like beliefs, like core beliefs, like about spirituality or life or?
So I was raised Christian, so that's my background. However, I would say I'm spiritual now. I would never judge someone based on their religious beliefs.
Yeah.
For me, is just the energy. Are you a good person? Do you love people? How do you treat your neighbors? That's it for me.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I don't judge anybody off of religion
Yeah.
specifically, but I do want to be equally yoked with somebody.
Okay.
And that's
perfectly
big
fine.
for me.
Yes.
So I will have to pop.
Yes.
Listen, that boy finna be 50 Cent 21 questions till he found the question that was gonna eliminate him. and sir, you're not even that spiritual. You're not even that religious, sir. We don't even want to hear that because we know men, and we know men are making an adjustment 9 out of 10 times. No, that is a thing though. But you coming out here with these glasses on and all the jewelry on, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. But it's like, man, listen, you need the Lord. Ma'am, you need the Lord. When you walk around and you not cookie cutter, like you not what is being promoted, you need Jesus. You need Jesus on your side. You can't afford to be atheist. You can't afford to just be spiritual. You need to be Christian, and you need to be talking to the Lord, Yeshua, all day, every day. When you're not what is being promoted to men as beautiful, attractive, whatever, you need the help of the Lord. You can't afford to just have Christian as your background. It need to be your foreground. It need to be your present. It need to be your rock. Because if you want you a man, you're going to need the Lord when you're not being promoted. And ladies, get out your feelings. It's like y'all come over here and you be talking about, I want the truth. I want the truth. Tell us the truth. Tell the truth. And I'll be trying to tell y'all, you ain't ready for the truth. Because anytime I go to tell you the truth, then it be women in the comments in their feelings. Oh, tell it. It said all the dark skinned women is it. I'm dark skinned. But it's like, listen, dark skinned women could get it. Light skinned women could get it. It don't matter your color. I'm going to tell you the truth about yourself regardless. White, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Trinidadian. I'm going to tell you the truth regardless. So it's like, if you come over here thinking that I'm just telling the truth about dark-skinned women or about light-skinned women, about white people, black people, you're on the wrong page and you ain't watching enough of my videos. You don't know what you're talking about. Get out your personal feelings. And if you in your feelings, shut up. Because we are adults and we having real conversation. So if you can't handle the conversation, go to my brother page over there. My brother RC Blaze. He going to be nice with you and gentle with you. That's the older version of me. Over here, it's fit to be real, raw, and your feelings is going to get hurt. People be like, oh, Tony, you ought to have more subscribers. No, I don't. Because I tell too much truth. And I'm not trying to be nobody's friend. I'm tell you all the way to 100% truth. That's why God put different people out there. He's going to have people that's going to talk nice and soft and not offend you. And then he's going to have people that's going to be very blunt and just very direct. Everybody ain't for everybody. So you got to get what's for you. So Buddy got on up out of there. Asked him enough questions till he got on up out of there. So, hey.
Okay. All right.
You're beautiful, though. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you. So that's all the
Bro, give me a call about that funding. Let me see that funding real.
balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on.
you for
Let's go
having
ahead and
me.
give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning.
All righty. We got through that one. Got on through it. Somebody was telling me it was another one I forgot. Forgot to get through, but I felt like they said that one, yeah. So, but let me see here. Hey, all the important links is in the description. Y'all forgive me while I try to get on here and see a little something. All the important links in the description. And so that right there, some of y'all been writing in about one-on-one coaching. My coaching sessions is closed. Then I open them for what you call this, the second quarter. And so they are in there. The link that's in the description, and the very bottom one is the discounted coaching session. That's 50% off. It's $250 an hour. It's normally $500 an hour. That's cheap for a coach of my experience and brand size, because so y'all understand that now. But it's limited times on there, and it's only going to be up there for a limited time. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'll be able to go and take it on down. And so, but trying to give the opportunity where I could still be accessible and we could talk one-on-one, because YouTube is generalizations. Not everything gonna relate to you. So if you need a one-on-one session, now you may not be able to talk until May, Lord willing. We could talk in May. Some may be June. So understand that I'm just one person. I only got so many hours in a day. That's why a lot of people at my brand size don't do one-on-ones, because you right now look at how many views this got. Even if this got 100 views, and I'm coaching 2-3 hours a day, how many days does that take up if everybody go to book a session? So you got to be understanding of that. Like, I'm not a crisis coach just sitting on the phone 24 hours a day. I still got a life, got a family, got a wife and kids, got businesses to run. So go to if you need a session tomorrow, within 30 days, check and see if it's available. If it's not, after you book your session, then I can move you up. I can bump you up. Somebody else might be willing to move around, or I can put you in an off hour. You just got to email in. But I don't do emergency coaching and crisis coaching. That's not what I do. So if you need a session like right now, today, tomorrow, or something like that, you might need to call the police or call your counselor or somebody. But if you need something even, super close, then go to mymentor.life, because there's coaches on there like my dad and other coaches who they got availability tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Now we're going to go a little bit longer here today. We got about 50 more minutes, so we're going to pick up on another episode that we hadn't finished. Look like it's episode 10 that I hadn't finished. And so let's see here. We'll hit that good share button. Pick on up on that there.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for him?
I see what it is. Yes, I'm here for it.
All right, we got a match.
All that love. She be happy when it's a match, boy.
All right, I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on up. Let's make some noise for them. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Adriana.
Adriana, how old are you?
I am 28.
28, and what do you do?
Right now I work in the financial industry, and I also own my own event coordinating business.
Very nice. Okay, and what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I love to dance. I've danced since I was a little girl. I'm also very crafty and artsy, so I love arts and crafts, paint, and wine night. It's totally my thing.
Now, what kind of dancing?
All types. I've done ballet, tap, jazz, you name it.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I'll do it.
And now, what do you look for in a man?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I look for someone with integrity, someone who is intentional, who knows what he wants. Just my best friend, someone who I can have fun with. I'm a big kid, so I like to have fun. I like to go on adventures. I'm a big foodie, so feed me, let's eat.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Ooh, deal breakers.
Yes.
That's a tough one. I would say someone who's very egotistical. I know that I look a little high maintenance, but I think that the core of who you are is what's the most important. So I'm all about vibes, and I feel like I'm really good with energy. So if I feel like you're just not real, then you're not for me.
You're not for it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. Ooh. Okay. So for the first round, everyone always says it's a little bit tough because I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons. Just yes, 2, girl. Just based off of what's not your typical type, what you're not really feeling, all that stuff. So let me give you a toothpick. There you go, and then you go ahead and just pop those 2, and then I'll ask you why we ended up popping.
2 of them. Oh, boy. Okay. Just off a look.
Yeah, or
Okay.
just yeah.
Even that's hard. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, and one more.
Now she kind of tall, but she have what some guys gonna like as far as just long legs and all of that right there. And notice she popped the balloon of the shortest guy in the lineup. She may pop the next shortest or the next shortest because she got long legs. This outfit right here, sir.
Okay, let's start.
I ain't know she was finna choose bad outfit over height, but so the outfit throwed me.
Right over here. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Hendo. I'm 25.
Okay. And Hindo, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Because she was just talking about how she's going off of energy and stuff like that in the beginning, and that she was a dancer and she likes event coordinating. So I'm known for throwing like parties and events myself. So it's like, okay, even if we don't work out relationship wise, then we can still probably do something, throw something together. Yeah, networking.
Okay.
We definitely still can. We still can.
I didn't realize when we was watching this the first time, I can't remember if I pointed out, he have a very high voice. So that's kind of interesting, to have a high voice like that. Normally, a lot of times, shorter guys try to deepen their voice and try to get a little baritone on them. But so that's interesting. But he throw him a good party now.
All right. And now, why did we end up popping Hindo's balloon?
I think for me, it's just like general like style personally. I mean, I do like your style. I love your shoes. I like your jeans. I think just like together it wasn't for me, but also like height's a big thing for me. I like to wear, these are not high, but I like to wear really high heels. So you got to be able to like keep up with that.
I see.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's go over here because you did end up popping this one as well. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Lawan. I'm 27.
Okay. And Lawan, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I had my balloon on pop because you mentioned like financial literacy, and that's kind of part of your industry, and I really adore that because I'm very intelligent when it comes to financial literacy. So having like a partner that's into that, I feel like we can really make a lot of money and manage it. So that kind of caught my attention, but hey, you popped your balloon.
Oh,
so
sorry about that.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's part of the game.
Yeah. Now, why did you end up popping his balloon?
Honestly, it was a really tough struggle for me. Again, I think it just went with like kind of like your style, your vibe. I just don't really think that we're like the same aesthetic.
Okay.
So
I feel you.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Okay. So we did get a pop balloon. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Tony, 28. She said height is one of her key factors. She said you have to be a taller guy. So, and on top of that, she's not really my type. I like my women a little more thicker. That's pretty much it.
Respect.
Okay. And I know he mentioned the height thing. So is he someone that's your type, or was he?
I think looks wise, yes, he's definitely my type. But yeah, not with the height. So.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. And then we did get another pop balloon over here. It's fine. We'll get you another one. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Yeah, so I'm Dejan. I'm 30. Only reason I popped is I just want a little bit more thickness to you, you know what I'm saying? Or just for me personally, I do like your aesthetic. It's very, very immaculate. Just a little bit more thicker for my taste.
You know, honestly, some days me too. So. Me too.
Definitely. But you're very gorgeous. I really
you.
appreciate it. Yeah, definitely.
All right. And now, is he someone that's your type?
Better say, well, a little more beat on the ball, Doc. Better say, listen, need a little more beat on the ball.
I think definitely, yeah, he'd be my type.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
Appreciate
think
it.
I like his style, I like his vibe, so yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay, so we do still have 2 balloons left. I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask the guys a question just to kind of help you narrow it down.
Um, what is something that you're passionate about?
Okay, let's start with your name and age, and what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about my family, especially I grew up, I'm a mama's boy, as someone call it, but I grew up with my mom, and I kind of wasn't close with my dad's side of my family. As I grew older, I got closer with my dad's side of the family, and so I'm really passionate about family because when I grew up, I was kind of like just raised on my mom's side. It was a smaller side, and then I found out about a huge side of my dad's side of my family that I didn't know about. So that's one of the things I'm really that resonates with me deeply.
I love that.
And if you could just let her know your name and age.
Oh, my bad. Caleb, and I'm 27.
Okay, all right, let's go over here. Your name and age, and what are you passionate about?
My name is Kim. I'm 27. I'm passionate about music and being my own boss. I work every day towards like just figuring out how I can keep investing into my future because I can't work for nobody my whole life, and I need time freedom. Like I need my time. I want to be able to kick it with my family. I got a kid, so I don't know if that's a deal breaker, but yeah, I need time to be able to kick it with my son and like not stress.
Oh, interesting. Caleb on here, and the other guy down at the end, Tony. And so, you know, me and Caleb got a podcast, and this is unfortunate. His name is Kim. Maybe it's Kem, but still pronounced Kim, which kind of tough. Kind of tough. I couldn't imagine being a woman calling your man Kim when you know women named Kim. So that's a little tough, a little different. But you know, hopefully it ain't a superficial thing or whatever.
It's about like where's the money coming from. So like I'm building my own infrastructure. So that's what I'm passionate about right now.
All right.
Yeah.
And now, guys, do we have a question for her?
Yes, please ask.
Yeah. Do you got any kids?
I do not have any kids. I do want kids.
That's what's up.
Okay. Anything over here?
Where do you currently live?
I live in the Midtown area, so like near downtown area.
So do you want someone that lives in Phoenix, Arizona?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter. Where do you live?
I live in Houston right now.
Okay. Listen, I want to go to Texas. I haven't been, so I really want to visit.
Okay. All right. Any further questions before I have you pop one of their balloons?
Or if, what's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Okay.
I'm a Virgo.
All right. I see that. I sense it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and have you pop one of their balloons.
Oh my gosh, this is such a tough decision.
Only 2 left. No, it's not no tough decision, man. Because color contrast. We got color contrast. She think she fly, even though I don't know what material this is. He dressed very, eclectic and unique. Dope little outfit on. Other buddy is shorter. And so he really probably be up her alley just because she gonna feel like it's almost like they not your race, because you can see you got a little mixture in them. And then she try to be a little prim and proper and posh, so she definitely don't identify with hood or ghetto. And then buddy right here got a little more hood on him, and he's shorter. So we finna see. Now the knock against this buddy here, he said mama's boy.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Why do you end up popping his?
Your name Kim.
I do want kids personally. I do want to be with someone who has not had kids before. I kind of want to be, that first experience. So
Yeah, I respect that.
that's my biggest thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
Do that.
Okay, let me have you step on over here. Let's step out here. And sorry, let me just have you step. No, you step that way. There you go. Yes. Okay. Any final questions before I ask my final question?
Yes. What's your relationship with God like?
Honestly, I grew up with a pretty close relationship with God. Going to church, I went to a Christian university for college. I feel like I kind of got out of touch with that a little bit, but I'm finding my way back. So I'm trying to grow more of a relationship, go to church more, read more, so expand.
You good?
Yes.
Okay. You good?
I'm good.
All right. So, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
I'm about to say,
Okay. Why are we saying no?
I liked everything she was saying. I like how she was really adventurous, and she had a lot going for herself. But I was just trying to give it some time and see if she kind of warmed up on me. I don't think our personalities would really mesh, so I didn't want to just waste any time.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
All right. Well, have you step back on over there?
Wow. They could have been a fit. But he really don't like black women. Really don't know what he on the show for. He just comes to be seen and just be part of the show. He don't like black women though. Because it's like, sir, you really ain't gonna get too much closer of a fit for you than her. Looks compatibility, color contrast, what one of the ladies called it that I'm gonna be using. All that right there. It really ain't gonna, on this particular show, he's really not gonna find a closer fit that could work. So he ain't he ain't come on here to look for love. He just come on here to be seen.
Girl, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on,
Thank
though.
you.
Let's go ahead and give it
Don't be laughing at my pay. That's all the balloon pop, unfortunately. Listen, I don't be laughing at my pay.
up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Soraya. I'm 25 years old.
Soraya, okay. And what do you do?
I work in healthcare.
Healthcare, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the gym, Pilates, interior design, painting, coffee shops, stuff like that.
All right. And what are some things you look for in a man?
A man of God, first and foremost. I like a man who's healed, adventurous like me. I'm very spontaneous, goal-orientated, goal-driven, and funny because I like to laugh.
Okay. Yeah. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say like a narcissist or like someone, yeah, I'd say a narcissist.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. You're doing good. So for the first round, I am going to have you pop 2 guys balloons. Just kind of based off of what's not really your type or you're not really feeling. So let me give you a toothpick.
Y'all forgive me. I just went on young lady Instagram and see she getting a cryo facial, and I want to book one for my wife. So let me see if we got that here, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back.
There you go. Then I'll let you go ahead and pop those 2. Then I'll go ahead and ask you why we ended up popping.
Okay.
I know it's tough.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm sorry.
Okay, one more. All right, let's start. The first one you popped. So if we can have your name and age.
Tony, 28.
Okay. And Tony, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Because I just wanted to see what she was going to say. She's definitely a beautiful young lady, but I just wanted to see what she had to offer pretty much.
Okay, all right. And why did we end up popping Tony's balloon?
You're very handsome.
Thank
I like taller men. That's it. You're very handsome.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to our next guy. If we can have your name and age. And
I'm Hendo. I'm 25.
Okay, and Hendo, why did you have your balloon left unpopped?
So she says she like adventure, and that's something I'm into myself. So it's like at any moment we can just wake up and go do something, whether it be a day trip or just a random spontaneous date. So therefore I was just like, okay, I'll see where it goes.
Okay. And why did we end up popping Hendo's balloon?
You're very handsome as well. Just I do like taller men.
That's
But you're
fine.
very handsome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, let's go back over here. So I'm going to have you ask the remaining guys a question to go ahead and help us narrow it down.
Okay. Okay, I'll start with you. Who are your role models in your life?
Your name and age, and then who are your role models?
My name is Caleb. I'm 27, and my role model would have to be my mom, hands down, just because she's taught me a lot growing up. And I haven't met a stronger woman than her. She raised me as a single mother, so that would be my role model.
I love that. I also have a single mom too, so I can relate to that. I love that.
Okay.
Okay.
My name's Kim. I'm 27. My role model, I would have to say, would be God. I don't know if that's like valid, but I just want to move like a God, like a man of God, like, you know, somebody with integrity, somebody that, you know, stand on what they say they're going to do. Yeah, so just move like a God, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my role model, really.
Move like a god.
Well, God is my role model,
Okay.
basically.
How is God your role model?
Like I said, like, I don't want to. I'm never gonna be perfect. You know what I mean? But God is perfect. Like you know what I mean. He does what he says he's gonna do. He makes mountains move. You know what I mean? He's a provider. He's on time. Like, and that's how I want to be. So that's who I, you know, just follow every day. I look towards God. I talk to Him if I need any direction on anything, and I just ask Him to lead me towards life, and I just follow.
Okay. Thank you.
No doubt.
All right, your name and age, and who's your role model?
So I'm Dejon. I'm 30. My role model is my father, 23-year combat vet. He's instilled in me more than I could ever imagine for any man to instill in me. I played sports growing up, coaches, all that kind of stuff like that. My father was just hands down just the guy that I always wanted to be, always wanted to look up to. So my father for sure. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
Love
doubt.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go to our last guy over here. Name and age, and who's your role model?
My name Luan. I'm 27. My role model, my uncle. He showed me life early. Like, this is what it is. This is a lifestyle. He a boss, so, you know, he took me, you know, like, he showed me Mexico. He showed me all kind of places, you know, how to live a boss lifestyle. So that kind of motivated me to become a boss, to be like him. So, yeah, that's pretty much my lifestyle.
Y'all got to forgive. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a complete loss for words right now. Did the young man say, y'all forgive him, that his uncle showed him the boss lifestyle? He showed him Mexico? Sir? I'm just at a loss for words right now. Me and all the guys at a loss. The other Tony at a loss for words. Hindu at a loss for words. Or Hindu. Light skin at a loss for words. We all as at a loss for words, sir. Sir, we just, at this point, sir, we feel like bringing the episode to a conclusion. Did you just say you was a boss with a skeleton jacket on? Because you'd have seen Mexico? Look at this smile. Look at this smile. Both of them is smiling like, poor thing. Both of this poor thing. God bless them. Lord bless them. She thinking about all the places BM done took her. And while he talking about he seen Mexico.
Role model.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you a boss?
Now, I own my own business. I have interns work for me.
Okay.
Or whatnot, and working on building that and expanding that for sure.
So you know intern's free. So, so we ain't got no staff, sir. So that means we not bosses. We ain't paying nobody, sir. So our intern is free. And sir, you also lying because you got that skeleton jacket on. This get worse. See, y'all got to know how to compose yourself when you attracted to a woman. He's attracted to her. To me, she looked like a little girl. So, you know, that's that. But he's attracted to her. And he is just losing it. He rocking and swaying, and he trying to sound sexy. The hairline is receding with every syllable come out of his mouth. That hairline bouncing back. Sir, calm down. Sir, calm down. You got to get it together now, sir. You got to reel it on in.
Okay.
And so I refer myself as a boss and teaching them how to do business as well. And, you know, I'm a real, like, example, you know, getting it from the mud. So I ain't had nobody pass nothing down to me. So I'm telling them, like, credit. I'm telling them about financial literacy. I'm teaching them about social skills, because that's very important, too. So, you know, I'm teaching them all kind of things to become a better version of themselves. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons based off of what you've heard.
Okay. Oh my god.
I know. Okay, and then one more.
This is hard.
I know.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. I'm sorry.
Okay, since we're here, let's start.
He did all that talk. See there? He did all that talking. He talked himself, shot himself in the foot. Did all that talking. She's like, boy, you got no money on. I can tell you doing too much talking.
Here, why do we end up popping heads?
I loved your answers. I think it's just the style a little bit. And just like more like business casual.
Okay.
You said come as your best and like you went on a date, so leather jacket, jeans, tennis shoes, and just a little casual for me.
Okay.
But I liked your answers. You're very handsome.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
All right, and then let's go to our other popped balloon. Why do we end up popping heads?
I don't know. I just took from your answers like you have like a god complex a little bit.
He just was at a loss for words, man. He just was at a loss for words.
You said you wanted to be like God. I don't know how that's possible, being like human and mortal. I don't know. It kind of confused me a little bit. So, yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
For
But
sure.
you're very handsome.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and have you ask the guys another question.
Okay. What is your best emotional quality?
Emotional quality. I feel like I'm very caring about the individual. I'm making sure her needs are met.
He nervous. He nervous. He ain't even breathing. You can tell he ain't breathing right now, sir. You got to take your breath, sir. Take your breath.
Just being a provider and being very supportive of her in every way, shape, or form.
Good. You look like you want to ask more.
I think I do. So you
Okay.
said you're caring, you're a provider. How like what's an example of you doing that? Like how do you show that you care?
So me, I like to go out my way and do like the little things. I think the little things matter the most. So if I'm just out and I know I'm make a quick trip and go get her favorite coffee, or if I see some of her favorite color, just getting things like that, just to doing the small things that I know will just brighten her day.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Over here. All right. Okay. What was your question again?
What's your best emotional quality?
So my best emotional quality is probably the control I have over my emotions. You know, I'm not like a man that lets emotions get the best of him. You know, I'm always thinking twice about things, left, right, up, down. Just having control, because I think once upon a time I didn't have control of my emotions, but now I do, and it's like I've grown a lot since then. And I think that's definitely my most important emotional thing, is to have control over my emotions.
Okay.
For sure.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think, yeah. All right. And guys, do we have a question to ask her?
Yes, I do. So, some people would say like their past relationships are regrets. I personally don't look at it like that. I like to think of it as like lessons learned. There's different things that you could take away from a relationship to kind of learn something you did right or something that could have been done better. So I would have to say my question to you is, what is a lesson learned in terms of like growth from that you could take away from your past relationship?
That's a great question. I think just overall patience. In the past, when I was younger, I used to be really impulsive and impatient with my emotions and just how I would react to things. But from my past relationships and other people that I've talked to, I've definitely learned how to be more patient, just wait before I act or speak on something, because acting out of emotion is just not good, and I always seem to regret it. So just being more patient.
Good.
Thank you.
All right. Any questions over here?
Yeah. So, what do you feel like you add to a relationship, personally?
That's a great question. I think I'm very positive. I'm very happy all the time. I'm very nurturing, giving, very receptive as well. Easily adaptable. So if there is something that I'm not particularly good at, that my man or my boyfriend, my husband wants to see more of me, I'm easily adaptable to
Love
do
it.
that for him.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that word, dab. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, dab. I love it.
Okay. All right. So I am going to have you pop one of the guys' balloons based off of what you've heard so far.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. All right. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
I popped because, well, you're handsome, of course. I loved all of your answers. I would say it just goes back to emotions. I feel like anyone could do anything, like they could go out of their way and, do stuff. I feel like just knowing how to control your emotions, it's more like mental rather than like actions. I don't know if that makes sense.
I get you.
But I think emotionally, like that comes first. Just knowing how to treat someone, knowing how to be receptive to them, and yeah.
I understand that.
I don't know if that makes sense.
That was.
I gotta forgive my wife calling me. Let me hit you back. Hey, baby.
Hello.
Hey.
Just something I had to quick on my toes, just say something real quick. I didn't want to keep you waiting. You're absolutely gorgeous, stunning.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful aura surrounding you, and you just been smiling this whole time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's bring our guy on up here. Come on. All right. So, any final questions between either one of you?
I got one. Do you like traveling, and are you opposed to someone that doesn't currently live in Phoenix, but maybe possibly or actually gearing towards moving to Phoenix?
I love to travel, and if you are possibly thinking of moving to Phoenix, then that's good. Where do you live now?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, I've never been to North Carolina,
That's
so
cool.
shoot.
Yeah, got a reason to come.
Yeah.
I work for the airliner, so I fly free, all that kind of
Oh
stuff
my
like that.
God,
So yeah,
even better.
I'm mobile for sure. Super mobile,
Awesome.
definitely.
Awesome.
Also, you have any kids?
No. Do you
Perfect.
have kids?
No kids.
Okay.
Yeah, no kids.
All right. So, my final question, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
It's a definite yes.
Oh, and is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic and you guys can go on off. Yeah, let's give it up for them.
I'll be just as happy as Arlette to see old match. And they look like a good match. I think for her though, what she was looking for is grown. She looking for grown, mature. She want a provider. A lot of see how they dress like kids. They dress like teenagers. But if you notice, he is not happy. Yeah, Buddy like, why you chose him over me? But see, Buddy was dressed the most, grown up, sophisticated. Now he grown, but it's still a little childish.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Ria.
Ria, how old are you?
I am 29. I just turned
29.
29, fun fact.
Oh, okay.
May
when-
7th.
All right. Happy birthday.
you.
And Ria, what do you do?
I'm actually a financial advisor.
Okay, nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I'm a financial advisor by profession, but for fun, I am an artist pretty much by passion.
Okay.
And I like reading. What else I like doing? I like doing anything that's not boring.
Okay.
Pretty much, like, I'm pretty open-minded, you know. I like doing a lot of different things. That's
Okay.
nothing weird. Yeah.
When you say artist, what kind of artist? Like, what do you
I
do?
songwrite and I make beats.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you look for in a man?
Well, for one, I feel like I need a guy that is led by God. That's the number one thing, because if he's not led by God, then he can't lead nobody else or himself. You know, second thing I would say, he has to be passionate and spontaneous. Somebody who has a little bit of a oomph about him, you know, knows what he likes to do, is not like a super boring person. I hate that. And then I would say the last thing for a guy, this is my top 3. What is the last thing? I don't really remember the last one.
Oh, no, you're good. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A deal breaker.
They ain't pop that balloon, but you know, the red up here, the red there. I don't know if they looking at her and just like really not judging that, and they just feel like she have a appeal to them, or they just trying to hear her out or what. But sometimes guys be so quick to pop the balloon, and sometimes it could be like a sex appeal thing that they feeling.
Someone who isn't authentic. Someone who always wants to do what everyone else is doing. Someone who is not able to be true to himself.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's like my number one deal breaker.
Got it. Okay, so we have not got any pop balloons yet. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and actually switch it on over to you. All right, so for the first round, I am going to have you pop 2 balloons. Two, yeah. Just kind of based off of, you know, who's not really your type, what you're not really feeling, all that good stuff. So let me give you a toothpick. There you go. And then you could just go ahead and pop those 2, and then I'll go ahead and ask you why we ended up popping them.
So just like,
yeah, just whoever you're not feeling
whatever.
so far.
It's
yeah.
different. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and one more.
Just because I'm a lot shorter than me with heels on.
Okay. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
I'm Hendo. I'm 25.
Okay, and Hindo, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
So I left it unpopped because when she first came out and you started asking her questions, she had a lot of uncertainties. So I was just waiting to see if she was more certain, like further on with the questions that you were asking, like if she knew the exact answer of what she wanted. So I was just waiting to gauge.
Okay. All right, but is she someone that is your type?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. And why not? Like, what makes her not your type?
It was just really just like the uncertainty portion. Like you didn't know exactly what you wanted when you came out here.
Okay. All right. And now, why did we end up popping his balloon?
I didn't really see him as somebody I could like step out with. So I'm a little bit taller than him in heels, and then yeah, we just dress a little bit different. So that's really about it.
That's fine.
All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age.
Tony, 28.
Okay. And Tony, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
Because I just wanted to see what she had to say. She definitely a nice looking lady and everything, but I wanted to see what she had to offer.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right. Now, why did we end up popping Tony's balloon?
It's really just the same thing, you know. Just more so like I'm a little bit taller than him with heels on, and more so I just feel like we dress a little bit different. But you do look good. You do
Thank
look
you.
good.
Appreciate that. You as well.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And then we did get 2 pop balloons back here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kim. I'm 27. I popped it. You a good vibe. You pretty. Everything. It's just I don't see myself like being your man. Like you cool as hell. Like you do music and beats. Like we probably can work because that's the industry I'm in. But I really just, she cool as hell, but I just don't see her like being my girl. And like, I low key came to find love. So like, I just don't see her being my girl. That's it for real.
Okay. All right. Now, how are we feeling about Kim? Is he someone that's your type?
No, he's not.
Okay. Why not?
The shirt looked like a newspaper for real.
He a little too slim for her.
I'm not really feeling the shirt and the chain. I ain't really feeling it either, or the shoes. So, and he didn't give me a chance to actually speak, and you know, he didn't give a conversation. So anyone who's not able to be mentally stimulated, and they want to pass a judgment, I was forced to pass a judgment.
Right.
But if someone wants to say, "Oh, I just don't see you as my girl," you don't even know me. So that's how I felt. Yeah. So he's not my type.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Caleb. I'm 27. I just popped because I just felt like she was looking for someone authentic, and I just felt like I couldn't get that authentic side out of her. Kind of like felt like she was like it's the monotone, and just kind of gave off like an NPC vibe. Like, I just want more out of you. Couldn't really get that, so I just popped the balloon.
Okay. All right. So is Caleb someone that's your type?
She might not know what an NPC is. He be on a video game.
He's not physically unattractive, like, but energy-wise, no, he's not my type.
Okay.
Because to say you get an NPC vibe from me, and I hadn't said anything, that's just, to me personally, I like to kind of get to know people. I really like to get a sense for who they are, you know, before I make any judgment calls. So no, he's not my type, based on personality.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. So we do have an unpopped balloon over here. Let's head on over. If we can have your name and age.
My name Luan, I'm 27.
Okay. And Luan, why do you still have your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear a little bit more. Like, I also want to know, like, do you have any kids? Do you have a good relationship with your parents? And, like, you know, kind of, honestly, like, is that your signature look? Because I feel like you have a natural look that's probably very, you know, that's very unique. And I would like to see more of your natural look. Like, when you wake up out of bed, I'm pretty sure you do. I just would rather see that side of you, because that's kind of like what I lean towards. It's just the natural, you know, your real hair and stuff, which I'm sure you do, but I want to see more of that. But if you got that, then we good. But other than that, though,
Baby, they said come dressed to impress. They said come to look good. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So
I hear you.
if you don't like me as a woman, like dressing myself up, if you don't appreciate me trying to come out and dress up for you, then yeah, I'm not the one for you. So I ain't got to answer none of your other questions.
Okay.
Honestly.
I understand. I didn't say you wasn't attractive. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure you have another side of you that I would like to see, more of the natural side. I mean, I've seen this side of you, but I want to see the natural side.
Well, I mean, if I'm going out on a date, if I'm going to go step out, if they ask me to dress to impress, then what I'm going to do is do that.
So my question is, if I'm expressing, like, if we was in a relationship and I'm expressing you how I feel like you coming in my neck right now, which, you know, I got tough skin, it's cool, but, like, I'd rather for you to, like, understand that, like, okay, I got that side of me, you know what I'm saying? But right now, this is who I am, and then I would accept it that.
Where you from?
I'm from Tennessee, Nashville.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
What part?
Nashville.
Nashville?
Yeah.
Okay.
You been there before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to Nashville. Well, I drove through there one time.
Yeah.
Going to Atlanta. But I never actually been out there and, like, hung out. So I don't know the vibe of the city.
It's all right. It's cool. We got a lot of rooftops, infinity pools. You know, we got a few things like
Basic
that.
city.
Right.
Basic
right,
American city.
right. Nothing special, but it's all right.
But no, like, I had to pop, though, because, like, why would you? I don't know. To me personally, they told us to come dressed to impress.
Yeah.
So,
you
like, for
did,
me,
you
when I
did.
go out, I like to dress up.
You did.
And, like, I like to put my shit, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to curse.
for
I
sure.
like to put it on. But, of course, I still look good without makeup. You know, makeup doesn't completely change your face. Well, does it?
I was gonna say.
Can it?
I was gonna
Sometimes
say,
it
your
can.
friend, I know you seen your friends that, you know
I
what I'm
ain't gonna lie.
saying?
Sometimes,
Hey.
but it doesn't completely change my face.
I see what you're saying.
So,
Right.
like, But no.
right. Okay, but that was.
But you know what? One thing I knew, I said, I was like, you know what? somebody gonna say I got too much makeup on, but I don't care because that's what I like to do. And
I
like,
ain't
if
say
y'all
that though.
pop-
I ain't say
You
that
mean,
though.
what you say? Wait, hold on, what you
I
say?
just say I just wanted to know, like, do you have a natural side of you, like just
Oh,
with,
yes.
just with. I like that though. I lean towards that. If you have that, we good. But if like, that's why I asked, is that your signature style?
No, I'm a very multifaceted person.
Okay.
So sometimes I'm laid back.
Nah, I'm sitting here listening, letting them talk, but she not really a fit for any of them because she just her energy is a little too masculine, and she just really like you tell she tall with her heels on. So based on like fit and feel and just how men are, she more so built for a guy that's like much taller, probably like a guy that's like 6'4", 6'4" and up. But even with that 6'4", a little more like a bigger guy, a guy that's probably around 250 to 350. More like if you look up like NFL defensive lineman, that's more so her energy and just her build, what type of guy is gonna be like comfortable and feel like man enough and like secure in all of those things. Just compatibility, just looks compatibility. But he's sitting there going back and forth when she's not even his type.
And then sometimes I'm not.
Got
So
you.
It's like, it's a mixture of both. So sometimes you'll see me, if you know me in private,
Okay.
you'll see a different side of me.
For sure. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking my opinion. You good?
Maybe I should have popped your balloon so fast.
Yeah, that's all I'm just trying to say.
I don't know. You seem pretty nice.
I'm solid. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen it where I asked for a balloon back. Like the person on the other side.
I know this is new. So
It's a little
you
different.
want that balloon back? You want? Let's get that balloon back. Okay. So you realize you understand his question now, right?
He was just expressing, just a genuine concern. So I'm like, okay, maybe I popped too fast.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me bring you on up here. Let's go back over here. Come on. All right. Any final questions between the two of you before, we determine anything?
I already asked the kids, then you said no, right? You said no to the kids.
I don't have any kids.
No kids.
Do you have kids?
I don't. You got any pets?
No pets.
No
I
pets.
kind of want a cat, but my life is so busy, I don't think I could really have any pets, honestly. I kind of like to move around.
For sure. Yeah, because I like to try. You got a passport?
Not yet.
We got to get you one.
Yeah,
I got one.
I'm gonna get one. It's just like I've been so like career focused and focused on other
For
things.
sure.
I haven't
For sure.
gotten
Yeah.
the passport yet, but that's like on my bucket list. But I do have a question.
What's up?
My question is, what's the pettiest reason that you've ever not dated someone?
Kind of like if somebody come out dressing, like if appearance is everything, like you were saying. So like if they coming out down and I'm just like, hey, like you could do this and that, and then you'll be fine with that. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't comprehend that and they just want to come out all bummy and scummy and stuff, like, nah, we good then. Straight.
I actually really feel that.
Yeah, because you represent me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So,
feel
yeah.
that. I feel that.
All right, guys. So my final question: is it gonna be a yes for you for her?
Yeah, it's going to be a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We got a match! All right, I'll take this mic and y'all can go on up.
Hey, we finished right in time. Hour and a half on this right here. And, they was a match. I don't know if they could work now. I don't think they'll work. I feel like it was more so like they was power struggling, a little ego situation going on and all of that. But you never know. They could mess around and make it work. But y'all forgive me. And we got through it. And they were doing a lot of nonsensical talking that just really didn't have no commentary on it. But sit and get you a lesson from it though. And so reason why we still doing these is because it's light lifting for us, and we able to kind of chill and be on the outside looking in, but assess it and analyze it and learn from it. And so you got to make sure that you can look and say, okay, all right, I'm like that sometimes. Let me tone down the masculinity. Let me tone down the power struggle, the arguing. And like he said, like we in a relationship, feel like you coming for my neck. And so, oh, okay, that's what that tone feel like. That's how that would be taken. Things of that nature. And just making you getting the lessons from it. But hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in. All the important links is in the description. God bless you. Shout out to the donors to the Tony Gaston Family Foundation. I'm talking to one of the boys in the program right now. Let them know, hey, man, we at the budget right now. We at the max budget, trying to explain to them about how this works when you raising funds and you spending money, because sometimes they'll go to thinking that it's just like this free for all, and that, you know, every wish and need and desire could be met, and they don't understand how a budget work and how a program work. So they learning financial literacy and how things work on that. So, hey, thank you so much for your support. To those of you looking for a work from home opportunity and you want to join the team as an agent, the link is in the description as well. And for those of you who need insurance, it's in the description. And tonight at 8 o'clock, we having a call. And so you might have missed it, but we having a financial education call. So we're going to try to do those every Monday night. We'll do a financial education call. But God bless you, and we'll talk soon.